What's up, everybody? Derek Anderson, the DA. All right, check it out, man. So I wanted to touch on this article on Fandom Wire. You guys probably already knew I was going to talk about this because it says the same things that I've always said. Anytime you hear people criticizing you for not liking the show like The Acolyte or whatever, or a movie like The Marvels or Madam Web, you know, some trash like Velma or whatever. It's because there's a female lead. That's why you don't like it. You know, it's a female lead. You don't like women. You sexist. You misogynist. You know, or in the case of, you know, it's a black person in there, you know, or somebody from the LGBTQ. Okay. They always throw those, you know, what my boy Dante from Verbal Riot calls the bigot shield. You know, they throw up the bigot shield and says, you're a bigot. You're a racist, you're a misogynist, you're a phobe, this, that, and the third, because you're saying that this show is trash when it's like, well, it's trash not because of any of the nonsense you're talking about. It's trash because it's poorly written, it's poorly acted, it's poorly directed, it's poorly conceived. You know, the entire thing is just hot garbage on a stick. And yeah, so the Fandom Wire says, yeah, weird. Almost like people care about good writing. House of the Dragon, stellar rating, yet again, proves having female-led Star Wars projects was never the problem. The biggest problem in the Star Wars current era seems to be shoddy writing. Yeah, 100%, man. Because look, House of the Dragon season 2 dropped, and everybody is absolutely over the moon about it. People are like, oh yeah, man, this is great, all right? You know, maybe not everybody, but it's getting amazing reviews so far. You can see it right here. This is Rotten Tomatoes, all right? 90% audience score. No problem with this. 93% from the critics, 90% from the audience. You know, everybody seems to be enjoying it for the most part. You know, some people have some criticisms, obviously, and not 100 out of 100, but nevertheless, people are saying, yeah, quality, okay? This is quality stuff from the critics and the audience. But what's going on over here? What's going on over here? All right? You got a bunch of people in the shill side saying, oh, 84%. Oh, this is amazing. Look at this. Certified fresh. And then you got 14% the audience, all right? It's like, no, it's not. And see, this 14%, they're the ones calling you bigot, racist, you know, sexist, misogynist, homophobe, and everything else. This 14% of people that absolutely like this garbage, these are the ones that are calling you all those names, along with these other 84% over here in the mainstream media. This is what's happening because they don't understand. We just want good content, you know? And so they got to put up the bigot shield. All right. They got to put up the bigot shield, even though we have proof positive that, you know, that completely dispels all of their lies that no, it's not about sexism, because if it was about sexism, we wouldn't like House of the Dragon. House of the Dragon is about two women. All right. Two women are the lead. They lead the two houses, House Green, House Black, led by two women. They are the centerpiece of the show. Nobody look, 90%. 90%. People love it. People rocking with this. All right. Same thing with Furiosa. No different with Furiosa. Furiosa now bombed in the box office because people, I think, were probably tired of girl boss movie. Like, I ain't even watching a girl boss movie. I'm not even going to give it a shot. No chance. And then obviously there's a Mad Max movie without Mad Max. I think that was a dumb move. But nevertheless, people that saw it liked it. I liked it. I thought Furiosa was a solid movie. Nothing wrong with it. It was very entertaining. And again, female lead. You know, where's all the misogynists coming out and ripping Furiosa apart, you know, and tearing it down to 14%? It's not happening. It's not happening. So maybe, just maybe, you know, this show is garbage. Maybe that's what's happening with a lot of the Star Wars content. You know, I had pointed out that, yeah, even Ahsoka didn't get review bombed like The Acolyte. Even Ahsoka didn't get review bombed. It's not a good show by any stretch. But some people do enjoy it. And if enough people enjoy it, you can't review bomb something that most people like. So yeah, the reason that this thing is getting dog walked into oblivion is because it's garbage. All right. That's the reason why. But anyway, here, let's go ahead and check out this article. So the second season of Game of Thrones spinoff House of the Dragon has an audience score of 87% on Rotten Tomatoes. That was a couple of days ago. You saw it. It's up to 90 now. Fans were quick to notice a stellar difference between the show and the ratings of The Acolyte, which sits at 14%. The Acolyte's low scores have been blamed by critics to be a part of a review bombing campaign by conservative Star Wars fans. Yeah, they always want to blame conservatives instead of just saying, you know what, maybe, just maybe, you know, everybody is talking shit about this, you know? So it says here, the second season of House of the Dragon premieres this Monday and received rave reviews from critics and audiences alike. The follow-up to the Golden Globe winning first season kicked things off in true Game of Thrones fashion with a brutal death that shocked audiences. The show currently sits at a critic score of 92% on Rotten Tomatoes. Now, while the audience score for the second season stands at 87%, many fans were quick to note that it ranked higher than the Star Wars show The Acolyte, whose audience score stands at 14%. The Acolyte's scathing reviews were accused of being part of a review bomb campaign due to the leads being female. However, House of the Dragon's high score negates that point. Yeah, here again are the leads, all right? Two women, not just one, but two, all right? So, yeah, I mean, it's like, what are y'all talking about here, man? What are y'all talking about? Why don't y'all just deal with the actual problem instead of trying to, gaslight everybody into believing some bullshit? The season 2 premiere of House of the Dragon had a stellar opening this season with the shocking death of Prince Jaehaerys at the hands of Daemon's assassin Blood and Cheese. The episode takes off from the season 1 finale, which saw the death of Rhaenyra Targaryen's son Lucerys at the hands of Aemon, the son of Alicent Hightower. The two queens are set to compete for the Iron Throne in an intense war of succession that has been teased in George R.R. Martin's books as one of the bloodiest wars. Critics who had early access to 4 episodes of the new season have praised the show for its production values and emotional stakes, led by Emma D'Arcy and Olivia Cook's characters. After the premiere of the second season, House of the Dragon scored 87% from the audience on Rotten Tomatoes. Though it is less than the critics' score, the margin is not too wide, unlike the Star Wars show, The Acolyte. The latter reportedly received a critical score of 84% on Rotten Tomatoes, while the audience gave it a scathing 14%, the margin being extremely wide. That's 70%, man. I've never seen the audience and the critics that far apart. 70%? Are you kidding me? Again, it's people coming from completely two different angles. All right. The audience is coming from, hey, man, we're watching this. We're not paid to watch this. And we're just saying this is just garbage. And then the shills, of course, who have to keep their goodie bags and keep their access. All right. They don't want to, anger Kathleen Kennedy. They got to get this stupid thing at 84%. Just utter nonsense, man. Yeah. So anyway, this I just wanted to kind of point this out because I just thought it was hilarious, man. And they showed the different scores and everything that's happening right now. It's shameful, isn't it? It's just shameful that people actually try to spin this as some sort of bigotry, racism, or whatever. Instead of just saying, well, okay, look, House of the Dragon is a well-written show. It's a well-directed show. It's a well-acted show. We saw that last year. And lately, Star Wars has just been giving us diminishing returns, all right? The Acolyte is a giant nothing burger. It is nothing. There is nothing to this show. It's not giving us anything. It doesn't have anything to say. I mean, what does this show have to say? Nothing. All right? Nothing. House of the Dragon seems already, just from the first episode, we're 4 episodes deep into the Acolyte. We're 1 episode into House of the Dragon, and already it just runs circles around this entire thing. I can't wait to this next episode, okay? Seems like Sunday is just so far away, But yes, this is the issue, man. This is the issue. You mean this female-led genre TV show isn't getting review bombed by the toxic males just because it's a really good? Will this crazy world ever make sense? Yeah, man. Again, man, this is so embarrassing for all of these morons out there. But again, we've made this point. I have made this point several times when it comes to other movies. I think I was even making this about House of the Dragon and Rings of Power when it came out. And I was like, yo, House of the Dragon and Rings of Power, all right, they have a diverse cast. They have women at the forefront. And look at them. One is just hot garbage that everybody's downvoting or everybody's getting a splat on Rotten Tomatoes. And the other is being uplifted and saying, oh my God, this is amazing. I'm loving this. It's just a big difference in the writing. And instead of actually addressing that, these clowns in the mainstream, all they want to do is just run defense. We got to defend the Acolyte. You're like, no, you don't. You can call it what it is. Okay. You can say, nah, this is trash. Yeah. Star Wars missed the mark on this one. And guess what? By saying that, we would actually get better Star Wars. They might lose their little stupid access, but why would I even want access at this point if I can't be myself? Don't give me, I don't want access. Okay. I don't want access. Don't nobody hand me no access to nothing if I can't be honest and just give my real opinion. But anyway, folks, I just thought that this was hilarious, man. I'm glad that this article came out on Fandom Wire. Yeah. What's their excuse going to be now, right? what are their excuse going to be now? Give us good writing. Everybody's going to be cool. You know, that's basically the way this works. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Jump down in the comments. Give me your thoughts and opinions on that. Thanks for watching. See you next time.